Okay. So now we're going to talk about the forgiveness. Uh, Forgiveness from a spiritual, biblical aspect, and from a psychological, more human aspect. Okay. So I'm going to talk about the church massacre where the young white man, Dylan Roof, went to the Emmanuel Church, Emmanuel AME Church, during their Bible study. And they were sitting at the front, and he just sat at the back for an hour and observed them. And also, he just sat there, and I don't know. They didn't see him, I guess, with arms or guns or anything, because they were too busy, with their church services. And I think there were 9 or 10, and one of them hid. And I know after he shot them, he left one to tell society that that he did this to black people because he does not like black people. Okay, now my aspect from a psychological viewpoint. Well, I'm gonna tell you from a certain. Okay. I think it was a day or so later. I don't know if they were in a field or something like that. The relatives was there. This is from, I'm going to do this from a spiritual viewpoint, that first part. Okay. So anyway, all the relatives came, and, I mean, this is like a day or two after the massacre. And every last one of them had a grin on their face. They looked like they were just in numb or in some type of state. And I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you. They all kept saying that with their own little versions added on. This is after like a day or two that somebody massacred their loved ones. And me, having background in psychology, it didn't sit very well with me. Okay, so so they got to the church, to the courthouse, and they got the family got a chance to speak at the courthouse. And sure enough, the judge said, "Family, what would you like to say?" I forgive him, I forgive him, I forgive him, I forgive him. God said forgive him, God said forgive him, forgive him, forgive him. Every one of them, like the first set, every one of them. And okay, I specialize in black psychology. Okay, black people have this, it comes from when they were slaves, and when the master would do things to them, or they would do something to the master, he always had to forgive the master. The master taught in the slave's religion to forgive him for being mean to them, or that, or for being mean, or being harsh to him, or being brutal. So the master who taught them the Bible, the King James Bible, taught them to forgive. So that was just ingrained. It's like they were conditioned. If the Bible said forgive, If something harm you, forgive. I don't care what it is, forgive. Somebody cut your head off, I don't care, forgive. Okay. Now, from my psychological viewpoint, this goes against all psychological advice. We have in psychology what is known as the 5 stages of grief, and it was by Dr. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross. She did it in 1967 when people were dying or losing something, or or losing their life or what have you. So I'm going to read the psychological stages that a normal, not a brainwashed, not a slave religion brainwashed person, but what a normal human being would do. Okay, first, she said that your first emotion is denial. Shock is replaced with the feeling of, this can't be happening to me. This can't be happening to me. I mean, wow. Anger. Why is this happening to me? Why did this happen to me? Why did they kill my family? Why did he kill my family? Okay, the third is bargaining. Bargaining, that's similar in a way to their little forgiveness thing. Bargaining really is trying to negotiate with your inner self. I'm thinking that their forms of bargaining is inside, like a human psychological being. They really feel angry, but they're not showing it. Their religion won't let them show it, or so they just or experience it. So they just bargain, just by saying, well, I'm just, I gotta go on, they'll go to heaven, what have you. And depression. And everybody knows what this is. You are you're sad, you're lonely, why? That's another why is this happening to me? They get real sad, real lonely when they're out of the limelight of people, saying, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you, like robots. And so there's some deep depression that they're masking there. And the final is, since it's been a year, I think, acceptance, that they accept what had happened to their loved ones. And I basically believe that they accepted it. However, they didn't have time to process their, they didn't have time to process the whole spectrum of forgiveness from a human viewpoint. So, in their own way, I believe they accepted it. Even though, a day or two after the massacre, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you, God say forgive you, God say forgive you. That's people, that's not normal. And black people have a tendency to do that. Please just experience the human psychological aspect, because it's like brainwashing, you cannot forgive anybody that quick. That's just inhuman. And that's all I have to say. Because it saddened me, from a psychological viewpoint, that I don't know if the church or somebody conditioned those people and brainwashed them into forgiving before they had the process, the 5-step process of forgiving. Then then you have forgiven. You can go on with your life. And part of it, can be I don't know, monetary, because people get money, when their relatives get killed like that, and to go on and just, I forgive, so you can go ahead and get the wrongful death claim, that could be part of it too, and get on with their lives. So that's all I have to say, and thank you.